We have here the brand new Look 785 Huez 2 in a size large, weighing 18 pounds, 0.06 ounces, and in kilograms, 8.34 kilograms. That is without out front mount, that is without pedals, and that is with one cage on there. Stay tuned to after the video. You'll hear Freehub buy some test on those Fulcrum racing wheels. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Bear with me because I forgot my microphone today, so you might hear a little bit extra wind out there. It's okay. We're gonna act like we're in nature together. We're gonna act like it's just me and you talking here on the camera, so I apologize. I rode my dirt bike into work today because I want to have some fun. And yeah, my microphone's in my car, so it's my fault. But right here in front of me is a pretty particular situation that it still seems to be lingering in the bicycle industry. This right here is a Look 785 Huez 2. This is their climbing bicycle. And Look, if you guys did not know, is a really renowned bicycle manufacturer. They make really good quality bikes, from their Blade, which is more of the aero bike, to the Look Huez, which is more of their climbing bike. And this bike, back in the day, when it launched, was $5,500. That was with the rival 12-speed electronic wireless. Now there is a new rival out, and obviously there are other bikes out there, but this was the price point of these bikes 2 or 3 years ago during that COVID period. Now, if you go over to bikesonline.com, they have this bike where they're able to go ahead and purchase it from manufacturers and get it for a much cheaper discounted price to be a lot more affordable. Actually, this bike right here is $3,300 from a really well-renowned brand like Look, with a 2x12 electronic group set and aluminum wheels. And to put down the reference, a Tarmac SL7 Sport with 105 mechanical. That bicycle retails for $3,500 with aluminum wheels. And every other company out there has a bike with aluminum wheels and mechanical shifting at $3,500. So not only are you getting a name brand bike like Look, you're also getting a really bomb-proof group set like Rival, 12 gears in the rear, 2 in the front, completely wireless group set. And again, like I said, the new wireless just came out. It is a better group set, but it's still, this stuff is still amazing. The shifter hoods are great, the hydraulic disc brakes are great, the electronic shifting is really good. So there are really good features about this bike. But I still find it crazy, I still find it interesting that this is kind of going on, where manufacturers are kind of having this excess inventory left over from those COVID periods. And we're still seeing bikes like this that were kind of highly priced because the demand was there. And now they're actually being bought by normal companies and being sold for more obtainable prices, for sure. It is crazy. I talk about this all the time in the bicycle industry. A lot of you guys probably hate and get sick of it so much, but again, this is my day-to-day life where I deal with this stuff nonstop. There is still a ton of excess inventory out there for new bikes, for repaired bikes, for old bikes, for parts. There's a bunch of excess inventory out there, and it really does seem like if you're looking to buy a bike, now's the time, because deals are popping up all over the place. So yeah, so I'll put a link down below to the Bikes Online website where this bike is. A very good all-rounder bike. It has internal cables, it has Fulcrum alloy wheels. I would like to see carbon fiber wheels on the bike, but again, beggars can't be choosers. And the carbon fiber layup, like a company from Look, it is pristine. It is a very good carbon fiber layup. You know, they do their due diligence. They've been doing it for over 20 years. I ride all my pedals are Look pedals. They make a really good quality product. So without further ado, let's walk around this bike and talk about what you get for this $3,300. So starting off with the handlebar and stem on here. This is their own Look stem on here, just an alloy stem with an alloy bar, but both their own parts on here with their own Look bar tape. I don't know why they wrap the bar tape like that with that little sticker on there. Whatever, but it is what it is. It is a semi-integrated cable system on here. So we have the 2 hydraulic hoses that come right here. If you had a one-piece bar and stem, it could fit on here if you wanted to, if you want to clean this up even more. But this makes it very easy for packaging bikes, traveling bikes, climbing with bikes, whatever you want to do. The cables are ran here. Lift the bike up, go underneath the stem right there, and then you have your breakaway spacers right there as well. So very easy to go ahead and lower the stem, change out the stem, package the bike, travel with the bike. Very simple. If you really want to clean it up and go with a one-piece cockpit like a Vision Metron 5D, you could do it. You just need to get the right headset spacers for that in there. Going on down to the handlebar, or the front of the logo, you have the Look logo right there. The bicycle can take up to a 700 by 32C tires. Now this bike, again, because it is a leftover model and because it's a climbing model bike, I haven't seen this in years. We'll talk about the wheels in just a second, but these are some crazy skinny tires. These are Hutchinson Fusion tubeless ready tires in a 700 by 25C configuration. These things are narrow, and the rim depth on here, or the rim width, is a 19 millimeter internal rim width and a 23 millimeter external rim width. To put that into perspective, pretty much every single wheel company out there is running a 23 millimeter internal rim width. So yeah, it's kind of wild to see this kind of wheel and tire combination on here. But again, their whole demeanor for this bike is to be a climbing bike. So they want high pressures, skinny tires, and they want advantages there. For the wheel set on here, you have a Fulcrum aluminum wheel with their own regular spokes and their own Fulcrum hub on there as well. Nothing crazy in a regular butyl tube. The bike is tubeless ready, the tires are tubeless ready, and the rims are tubeless ready. All you need is just the valves and the tubeless wheel in there. As for the disc brake caliper, it is a SRAM Rival disc brake caliper with a 160 millimeter SRAM disc brake rotor on there. Going down the frame, the Look logo is kind of really meshed into that black paint. It's a sharp looking bike, obviously deeper wheels, lower the head tube a little bit. The bottom bracket on here is their BB 386, I believe, Evo, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a threaded BB. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I don't do too much with 386 Evos bottom brackets, but it is like their own. I know that Time and Look both use 386 on there. You do get a 172.5 SRAM Rival crank on here with a 4835 tooth chainring. Again, the group set works phenomenal, but this crankset alone it's like a weapon. It's a heavy piece of machinery. I think it's all steel in here, so it can do some damage. If you don't have a gun or a knife in your car, you can easily keep one of these things in your car to defeat your perpetrator. Swap this thing out for a carbon fiber crank, you'll save a ton of weight. SRAM Rival 12-speed chain, SRAM Rival front derailleur with its own battery, SRAM Rival rear derailleur with its own battery, 1030 Rival cassette in there as well. So again, they stocked up really nice. 2 locations for water bottles right here and also right here. It is UCI legal as well. And then the tires in the rear are the exact same as the front. Hutchinson Storm Fusion S in a 700 by 25C with butyl tubes and the exact same rim configurations I just mentioned before as well. Nice wide tire clearance here on the upper of the seat stays and also the chain stays. Like I said, you can get a 32C tire on there. I wouldn't recommend a 32C tire right away. I would probably swap out the rims if you're going to do that. 140 millimeter disc brake rotor with a through axle and the SRAM Rival disc brake caliper on there as well. You can see there a nice little Fulcrum hub picture right there. Cool thing about this bike, again, like I mentioned, very easy to go ahead and swap out parts. Regular stem, regular handlebar, semi-internal. Same thing in the back here as well. You have a 27.2 carbon fiber seat post with an external clamp. You can find these at any bike shop. So if you're climbing, if you're traveling with this bike, if you need to go anywhere with it, these are very easily accessible. We have them for every single bike out there. Carbon fiber seat post, you snap that. We got 27.2 seat posts in every which way direction, aluminum or carbon, but again, it saves your ride. And then you have a Look saddle in their short fit configuration. Looks decent, but again, chromoly rails, plastic body, not a bad bike. Honestly, for 3,200 bucks with electronic group set, if you're a group set snob, this gets you in the door at $3,200. Not a bad bike to get on there. You do need to do some upgrades right away, like wheels and maybe handlebars. If it was my bike, I'd go ahead and swap out the crank, wheels, and handlebar. You'll probably be in the $45,000 to $5,000 price range, but then you have a fully decked out bike that can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys. Here comes a Freehub bias sound test on this Fulcrum rear wheel right here. There we go real quick. Nothing crazy, but Fulcrum's been around for a very long time. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.